Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we have a community stream recap for y'all. So once again, I would say nothing like crazy surprising here, like pretty much characters and things that we were expecting, but just a lot of really exciting characters coming up. I think this month is going to be loaded in particular for support characters, right? So, I talked about like Queen had just come and I did highly recommend her, and I think, or not Queen, sorry, Deuce. And I did highly recommend her, and I think Deuce is fantastic. But I did have players commenting like, yeah, Deuce is great, but I'm going to hold off because I know like some other characters are coming, right? And I talked about some of these. So the support characters that are coming, it's just crazy how many good supports are coming. Now, you do need a lot of good supports, and the combination of like new FRs plus like rework echo characters, like I feel like this is the month of supports. I feel like we're really heavy on the support side and maybe a little bit lacking on the DPS side, but I think that's okay. I think having a lot of supports is good. And as we've seen from Deuce, Deuce does actually crazy damage. I actually have a damage test I recorded that I'm going to voice over and show you guys. I was actually pretty amazed at the damage she put out. So anyways, let's hop into it. So kind of surprisingly, they opened with Realm for a Heretic event, right? And this is particularly surprising because there's another character that had a Heretic event before Realm. Luckily, though, they did announce another Heretic event at the end of the month, and that's where this character will slot in. So I will talk about them because they are a mystery character, but I'm 99% sure who it is, right? But I'm excited for Realm, and the fact that Realm now is dropping in like 2 days, that's awesome. Now, I'm going to do my poll planning later, but Realm for me is just someone that's a very unique character and like a personal favorite and FF6. So I'm definitely going to go for her. I don't know that I'm going to recommend other players to do that, but I think Realm is just a ton of fun, right? So we've got an event here for Realm. Once again, it's a Heretic event. There's going to be a new weapon, and it looks like we have a cool little Mog there with the surfboard. Very nice. New costumes. The other thing that's kind of cool here, and I talked about the theme this month is going to kind of be support characters. We've got Yuna here finally getting her Force 50 and her FR board. So Yuna finally getting her boards. So she's going to be a really nice support character. I think Yuna is going to be a character that's just going to be like a really nice freebie for a lot of players. I think a lot of players already have her built. So she's going to just be a really nice free upgrade for players. So very, very nice there. And then here we've got the entire banners revealed. So we're going to have Golbez, Vanille, Porum, and Yuffie getting Force 50. I'm excited for my girl Yuffie getting the Force 50, right? I think Porum is a really nice LD only character. I'm really excited for when Porum gets her like her FR and stuff. I think Porum's gonna be awesome. I love Porum. All right, next slide. Then we get this cool campaign banner, right? Now, what is most significant about this one is that these characters are getting Force 50, and for me, that's my girl Beatrix right here. So, very excited for Beatrix to get her Force 50. I will for sure Force 50 her. I'm going to be a little bit more choosier about who I pick, but Beatrix is 100% a character I'm going to do that on. I know a lot of players like Dorgan. Dorgan's a great counter character for people that like the off-turn shenanigans, and Ace is a really nice trap-based character. So, yeah, some nice characters there. Once again, I'll talk about if I think you should poll on this or not later in the next video. You guys can look forward to that. Then we have the Halloween campaign, which literally starts on Halloween, goes until mid-November. Here's the crazy thing, guys. We are in holiday season, so you can expect to go pretty much from campaign to campaign to campaign, because Halloween's going to roll till November 14th. Like a week later, they're going to do like the Black Friday event, which is going to lead into the Thanksgiving celebration. And then that's pretty much going to bleed right into the Christmas celebration and then into New Year. So like in gacha games, this is just a time where you're just getting smothered with really awesome campaigns. So expect to get a lot of free rewards, a lot of events, some really hype characters coming. It's going to be a fun time, right? So Halloween campaign, we're getting triple Psycho Quest rewards, but do not underestimate this 100% Cactuar appearance. Now, for veterans like me, like I've got like every character maxed out, this won't really matter. But for newer players, you need to grind this now when this drops, because not only are you getting triple Psycho Quest rewards, that means if you use a triple book, you're getting 9 times rewards. And then the 100% Cactuar, the Cactuar does like I think 10 times the rewards on top of that. It's an insane number. So if I were a player that did not have a fully built out account, I would be leveling up every character to max. I would be grinding crystals like crazy. So I have like so many I'm never going to run out. This is the time to do it. So if you are a mid-range to like newer player, if the cycle quests have any value to you as a player, like you need stuff from them, I would grind it until there's no longer a need for it. This is an insane opportunity, right? And it's not like they're never going to do this again. Like they will do this again. And honestly, with Thanksgiving and Christmas, they might just repeat this. But I'm just saying you guys need to take advantage of this at some point when it's here, okay? And then World of Illusions Carbuncle, the 100% magic pots is also very nice. Because they also give you a big multiplier, and this is really good for getting like weapon orbs and guard orbs. I still think personally co-op is a little bit better, but this is like with the guaranteed magic pot in a triple book, you're going to get guard orbs and weapon orbs like crazy in here. So I think once again, for players that need just basic materials, between the Cycle Quest and the Carbuncle, like you're going to get a ton of stuff there. So definitely take advantage of that while you can. And then you know I'm liking the Sparkle Quest, so yeah, keep the sparkles coming. I'm guessing by the end of this, I'm going to have like all my colors pretty much maxed out for stats. There is like a couple of packs I haven't bought yet I could do, but I gotta slow down on the packs. I think I'm good right now on buying those because I bought so many, right? And then on November 9th, there is a mystery campaign draw that they don't really tell us what it is, right? Now, I'm going to go over my thoughts on this right now, and then at the end, there's like 3 more. So in total, they give us 4 mystery banners. The 3 at the end, I'm like 99% confident on what those are going to be. This campaign draw, I'm not really sure, but I've got 2 characters in mind. So if they're doing a standard campaign, which is kind of more of like a rerun-ish type of character, I think that like Laguna has a spot that we like haven't seen Laguna come back, and I think Laguna is due to come back like within the time frame of these characters. So I think Laguna is a possibility, and then the other one would be Irvine. Because Irvine is another character that kind of inexplicably was not on the community stream, and Irvine is definitely like due in this time frame. So this possibly could be Irvine. So my guess is going to be it would be like an Irvine Balthier banner or some type of weird campaign that has like Laguna and maybe some other rerun characters on it. That's going to be my 2 guesses. You can let me know if you have another idea as to what this could be, but that's going to be my guess for that. And then we're going to go here. Then we have some mission quests. So mission quests are nice because this is like some nice lockout content. You're going to get for using certain crystal colors or using certain weapon types. I like these. They're fun. It's kind of like a mini Dare to Defy. I think this is kind of their compromise because like, you know, veteran hardcore players like me, like we love Dare to Defy, but then like mid-range newer players don't like it because they can't handle that many lockouts or whatever. This is a nice in-between because these are just little smaller batches of lockout that's not as intense. So it's fun. Either way, I like it. The new Halloween sticker with the Vampire Mog, that's very cool right there. We'll take that. And then we got Ignis. So this is a guy I just talked about on my top 5 support list, and I mentioned him because I knew this man was dropping soon. Ignis, I would say, between him and another character, I think Ignis might be the top support. In the month of supports, Ignis might be the best one. But he's going to be really crazy. He's a very, very good character. I'll talk about him more on my poll planning video. But yeah, look forward to Ignis. He's a great option to get. And then we have Queen getting a rerun. I feel like we kind of just got Queen. This is how fast we're moving, that like Queen's already getting a rerun, and I feel like she isn't that old. Like, I feel like we kind of just got her. And then this is with a raid boss, so we're getting a raid with that. A return of the Japanese fan there for the weapon. And then if we look at Force 50, we can see the rest of the banners. So we got Shadow, Sarah, Quistis, and Fran. To me, Quistis and Sarah are kind of the notable FE50s there. Sarah, I don't know if I will FE50 or just because there's so many other better supports right now. But Sarah is still a nice character that I will use from time to time. Then Act 4, Chapter 6 with Leonora. Another, guess what, support character. Good healing battery character. There are some shenanigans with her FR that I'll talk about later. I talked about it in an earlier video, but you can do shenanigans with characters that like deplete their health and get insane gains. We'll talk about that more on the poll planning side of things. There's a token challenge with that. And then we're getting Sephiroth here with that sweet costume. So Sephiroth will be returning. And then Force 50, very notable here. We got Rem, Lulu, Rex, but do not underestimate the highlight. Our boy Thancred is getting Force 50. Let me know in the comments if you're going to Force 50 our boy Thancred. Best character in the game. You know, I have to say I made an error on my top DPS list. Thancred is actually, I didn't mention him because he's tier 0. Like, he's above Astos. He's on his own level, and now he's getting Force 50, so we're going to be breaking the game with Thancred. So watch out for that, man. Watch out for Thancred. Then we have Act 4, Chapter 6, Part 2. We're getting Ida, and the cool thing for Ida, you know, Ida up until this point has kind of been a meme character in the sense that, like, she's really just known as one half of the Ida Roth combo, but Ida now is actually, like, kind of a DPS monster. So in a month of supports, like, Ida might be, like, the DPS savior here if you're looking for a DPS. Ida's going to be really nice. So we do have a really nice DPS character, but guess what? Next to her, more supports. Luna Freya, man, just like her coming back, she's getting Force 50, she's getting Echo. Luna Freya, another, like, this is kind of like Yuna, where, like, veterans are just going to be gifted, like, another really nice support character with modern, you know, Force things going on, which is really nice. So Luna Freya, I think, is going to be another great support character this month. We're getting all the reworks in there. And then on the banner here, Force 50, we're going to get Raijin, Machina, Steiner, and Braska. I think Braska's kind of notable because there are characters that like him as, yet again, another support character. So Force 50 on him could be nice for players that like him. Machina, I know some people like using him as a DPS. That's a nice rerun for people. And then Raijin is very notable here because his call's going to be there. And somebody requested with this recent run of, like, top 5 videos, someone said I should do a top 5 calls, and I actually think that would be a good video to do. But I'll tell you all right now, Raijin might be number 1. So that's definitely an LD call I'm going to be recommending people to go in and grab for sure. More Crystal Quest support. Hey, give me more sparkles, we'll take it. And then here you can see we got the World of Illusions and Crystal Quest still going. So that's awesome there. And then the last slide. This is the interesting one because they're just like, all right, coming soon. We've got a Lost Chapter question mark. We got a Spiritus question mark. We got a Heretic event, right? So they don't tell us these, but I'm actually pretty darn confident I know what these are. So I'm going to just spoil this for y'all right now. And I'm going to talk about these characters on my Should You Pull, my poll planning video. So if you want these to be a surprise, turn off the video now, but I'm going to tell you what they are. So this Lost Chapter, just going in order of, like, who would be due next, this would actually be Jessie. And Jessie getting Echo and everything, that's going to be a nice little upgrade for her. For me, it's just going to be like a free upgrade because I got my Jessie fully built, so I'll definitely take that. This Spiritus, we are due up to get Diablos next, so this would be Cisne. Cisne, really, really good off-turn character, so she's a good character to look forward to. And then the Heretic event, this would be Arciella. So what they simply did was they flip-flopped. So normally in JP, Arciella dropped at the first Heretic and then Realm. They just flip-flopped them here. They're dropping Realm first, and they're putting Arciella at the end. And Arciella is just a nice way to bookend our month of supports. And Arciella, I think, is right there with Ignis as, like, super, super top tier support character. So I will talk a little bit more about what they do in my poll planning video. But anyways, that is the kind of summary of what went down. The other thing they did announce is that we are not getting a community stream next month. They've done this before. It's just because it's going to be like Thanksgiving, right? Like holidays. So rather than do a live stream, they're just going to do in-game notices. And I think they're pretty much just going to post the slides in the game. No big deal. So they're just going to announce stuff that way. I would say all that this means is don't expect, like, anything hype like a global first or like a new character next month. It's going to probably be very similar to this month, very standard releases. They're going to talk about, like, the, you know, all of the, like, the Thanksgiving campaigns, maybe some of the Christmas stuff, things like that is going to be announced there. And then I think December we would probably get a normal community stream at that time, although they might skip that one too for Christmas. But I think Joshua made it say that it won't be this month, but then we'll have it the next month, so we'll see. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this this month's community stream. Let me know what you think of these characters. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.